Okay, welcome back, everyone. Sorry that some of our booth time were cut off because we do have to abide by the 20-minute rule. But not to worry, if you are still interested in talking to the relevant persons in the organizations from the booth, you can visit the booth page and see their website, and you will be directed to all of their necessary links, from their website and their social media, or you can also chat with the individuals that you were talking with in the people tab. So please feel free to still engage with them and connect with them and ask them all of your burning questions. All righty, and now I will invite Ms. Ernie Andriani, who will be speaking on the closing remarks for, our session, for the end of our session today, which is also the end of our 2-day event, unfortunately. So as you know, the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. And unfortunately, this session will be the end of all our session for the past 2 days. So without further ado, I would like to invite Ms. Ernie Andriani, who is the Senior Program Manager of Agenda. She manages program implementation and the work of partners organizations across Southeast Asia. And she started her career in international development at IFES in Indonesia at 1999 and has since implemented large-scale programs on governance, health, law and justice, and disability rights. She has also represented Agenda in numerous settings to advocate for increased access to elections for persons with disabilities. And with that, welcome, Ms. Ernie. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Rosa. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. My name is Ernie Andriani, and I am the Senior Program Manager for the Agenda Regional Disability Rights Program at the International Foundation for Electoral System, IFES. We have reached the end of the Agenda 5th Regional Dialogue, and I'm very honored and delighted to deliver the closing remarks. And it is a privilege to be around such eminent people from different parts of the world. I'm extremely pleased that the regional dialogue was well attended by various stakeholders ranging from ASEAN officials, national government officials, leader of organization of persons with disabilities, academician, international and national government organization representative, private sector representative, human rights advocate, and disability rights enthusiasts. I would like to thank everyone here for participating in the Agenda 5th Regional Disability Rights Dialogue. We have had an eventful 2 days of collaboration and learning. Today during our live panels, we discussed strategies and best practices to build partnership between national and regional governments, private sector company, and organization of persons with disabilities to advance disability inclusion in ASEAN COVID-19 response and recovery. We were joined by honorable government officials, including Her Excellency Minister Ida Fauzia of the Ministry of the Manpower Indonesia, Professor Dr. Amara Pongsafik, the representative of Thailand to ICHR, and Mr. Siripong Siarka, the director of ASEAN Cooperation Subdivision. We were honored to host notable international and national private sector company, including L'Oreal, Kerjabilitas, Enable Code, and Disabilities. We are grateful that for the contribution of the Economic Research Institute for ASEAN and East Asia area, ASEAN Disability Forum, and Call Foundation. We would like to thank Putri Aryani and Habib Hussein Jafar Al-Hadar and the ASEAN Youth Forum and the ASEAN Youth Organization for partnering with us to bring a diverse group of youth participants in this regional dialogue. Yesterday, we joined workshop and collaborated with each other to formulate recommendations that were later presented to the government officials and private sector representatives in mainstreaming disability rights in regards to the political and electoral participation economic policies, accessible information, youth inclusion, civic participation, and advocacy. Lastly, we would like to again express our gratitude to the US Department of State and the Australian Government Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade for their continued support of the Agenda program. Although we sadly could not host this regional dialogue to see all of you in person, as we have in the previous years, we are excited that we are able to engage a variety of participants, not only regionally across Southeast Asia and ASEAN countries, but also globally around the world. We appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your ideas and contribution at the dialogue. ASEAN Regional Dialogue has come to the end, but we have more exciting projects coming up in the near future. Stay connected with IFES and Agenda to learn more about our 10 years reflection publication, which will be released next month. Since 2011, Agenda has partnered with civil society organization and organization of persons with disabilities to advocate for the right of persons with disabilities. This publication will highlight how Agenda has contributed to the drafting of the regional frameworks like the ASEAN Enabling Master Plan, build regional and national partnership with the ASEAN sectoral bodies, build the capacity of the organization of persons with disabilities to advocate to the national governments, and reflect Agenda's commitment to the intersectional and inclusive engagement of women, youth, minorities, and other communities across ASEAN. We look forward to keep in touch with you all soon. On behalf of IFES and Agenda, thank you all for joining us for the past 2 days. We wish you well and hope all of you stay safe. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you, Ernie, for a great closing remarks. And yes, thank you everyone for your participation for the past 2 days. It has been an honor for all of us to host you. And we do look forward to your participation to our next programs and events. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, and have a great night wherever you are. So thank you again for joining us. Goodbye.